Pitch, 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 pitch. Mad Max. Two movies are coming out this weekend, and I figured I'd just do them in one video just to save time. As always, annotations gonna be there. Just say to skip to the next one. So if you're just here for one, not the other, you can. And we're gonna start with Pitch Perfect because I want to end on a happy note. So first, Pitch Perfect, I thought was alright. I thought it had a really generic story. And none of the characters were very two-dimensional. It's the girl whose parents are telling her do one thing and she wants to do another. The girls argue when you know they're gonna make up. They get out of the competition. They get back in. It wasn't a particularly interesting story. The acapella puns were ridiculous. The redeeming factor, though, were the girls. Though I thought their quirks were amusing. Although it helps I was watching with a bunch of people who were obsessed with that movie. Sequel, I don't think is gonna have the magic in it. See what I did there? It trailers just make it look like a really terrible, like a lazy cash grab. Like this is clearly just made because the first one made money, and it's no reason it exists. It's like the Hangover sequel. It's like that sequel that promises to be good, but in reality, it's not good, and it's just there to sucker people in and make money. And in regards to whether or not it's going to make money, it's unfortunately going to do pretty well and probably surpass the other film coming out that weekend, which I'm going to talk about in a bit, Mad Max. Just simply because Pitch Perfect has a really big audience. There's a lot I know because I worked at a place where that movie was huge, and so it's just tapped me into how big of a phenomenon this movie is, how huge it is, and how basically there's a huge audience. And this movie's been out for 3 years. In that 3 years, so many people have grown attached to this film, and I feel like there's a bunch of people who are just going to be rushing out opening weekend to see it. And sorry if I'm doing this, like, I don't know, not feeling that well, but I digress. But also, when I went to see Mockingjay Part 1, when the Pitch Perfect 2 trailer went on, all the girls, I was at a midnight screen, there were a lot of girls there. The instant all the girls realized that it was the Pitch Perfect 2 trailer, they all screamed. So there's clearly a huge audience for that. I'm not going to go see Pitch Perfect 2. It looks bad. I mean, unless it gets good reviews, which I doubt, it's not on my list. I don't even think I'll watch it when it comes to rental or DVD. Then there's Mad Max Road Fury. It's a reboot. It's the return of... It's not really a reboot. It's another Mad Max movie featuring the return of creator George Miller to the franchise. I've only seen the first one, and it was I'll probably see this other two before I see the new one. And it looks really good. I mean, it was one of those movies I wasn't really too impressed with it. And someone said someone I'm friends with was like, "I'm really looking forward to Mad Max." I'm like, "Really?" And then like I watched the B-roll footage and realized, wow, this is all practical effects. Not only is it all practical effects, it's all costumes, makeup, on location shooting. It's unique, original, and has style to it. And in a world where we get a lot of green screen, CGI, and bland on original films, the fact that something original, creative, and coming out is impressive. And also the fact it's not dumbing itself down for the masses. It is a hard R rating, which means they aren't going to dumb anything down. And George Miller, the guy who made the previous films, is returning. So all this stuff just combined just makes it sound like it's going to be really good. Unfortunately, financially, I don't think it's going to do well. It's probably going to get overshadowed by Pitch Perfect. I mean, I know Pitch Perfect and Mad Max are two separate audiences. But even so, Avengers is still out, but more importantly, Mad Max, it's a little too out there, and I think a bunch of people are going to look at it and be like, ugh, what's that? And which is what I did, and word of mouth, I'm sure if it's good. From what I hear, it's getting good reviews. I don't look at the reviews, but word of mouth does seep in. So I feel like word of mouth will give it a boost, but I don't know. It's gonna be like Pacific Rim. It'll be an awesome, fun movie. I'm honestly looking forward more to seeing this than Age of Ultron. It's gonna but it's not gonna make money again. It's just the R rating is gonna isolate the kiddies. There's a bunch of people who probably are just gonna look at this and be like, it's not my thing. And I don't have it as one of my summer box office. It's not something that's gonna. I don't think it will appeal to masses. That's not to say it won't be good, but the way it's marketed, the way it's presented, it's just not something that'll appeal to the masses. There's an audience for this movie, but it's not like gonna have like widespread mass appeal. And will I go see it? I'm gonna try to. I still need to see Avengers 2, but I'm definitely gonna try and get around to this because this looks like a really good, fun film, and I'm always about supporting really good, fun films. And yeah, I mean, this looks like it's gonna be the big, dumb, fun movie of the summer. So leave your thoughts in the comments below about these movies. Like, dislike, subscribe, and this is JStar60. And I'll see you guys later. Until next time, take care.